Bear with me. A couple minutes. Alright, so it's going to be about 8 more minutes and then I'll start. But basically what's going to happen is that I'm going to share advanced knowledge on the concept of time. And then after that, I'm going to eat a ridiculously, not the hottest pepper in the world, so don't get your hopes up about that. You think I'm really going to do that? Maybe someday. Today? Absolutely not. I'm going to eat a really hot pepper against my Hungarian girlfriend, and we'll see. She's probably going to do better than me, but it'll be fun. And then after that, I will do a question and answer with you guys. So, okay, so that's the 3 phases of tonight's broadcast. I'm going to teach and share. Then we're going to do the hot pepper challenge. And then assuming I can still speak after eating that, we'll do question and answers. So there you go. About 7 more minutes. You can probably find a way to fit in Jamaica. Somebody's phone. She knows what we do with her animals. She has 3 cats and 1 dog. She has another one that acts crazy. It's black and white. It's actually her profile picture is actually her other cat. That's great. This is like one cat. It's really interesting. All right, guys. One more minute. Should say it, should it not? Oh, that's right there. Alright guys, Shawn Indigo here. Welcome to my live stream. Today is Friday, August 3rd, 2018. Alright, so for those of you who have not seen my live broadcasts, they're a little different than my normal videos. It's a little bit more raw, a little bit more off the cuff. And I do my videos off the cuff, generally speaking, pretty much always. But when it comes to live stream, I don't know who's going to ask me what, so it could be, who knows what's going to come out of this video, you know? There's information that normally maybe I wouldn't be so readily sharing on a video, but in a live stream, yeah, man. You want to talk about religion and some of the more controversial things, that shit, you know, happens. More swearing, having a cold one, like stuff that you wouldn't see on a normal video. So yeah, but welcome. Now I'm not gonna be, and I love you guys so much, but I'm not gonna be responding to comments yet. All right, I'm gonna be talking about time. I'm gonna try and share pretty much everything I know about time, and I've learned a lot about time in the last few years. So I'm going to be sharing that information. I'm not going to be taking questions. I'm not going to be looking at the chat room stuff yet. But I will be doing questions and answers and engaging with you guys soon enough. But first I'm going to do the time information session. After that's done, me and my girlfriend are going to eat extremely hot peppers, and it's not something I'm good at. I'm not horrible at it, but I don't have much experience with it, and I've had a few hot things, and they weren't too bad. But yeah, so we're going to be eating hot peppers. She's from Hungary. She has more experience with that. It's more in her blood. She's more used to it or whatever, but still. So she'll probably do better than me, and then you guys can laugh at like my issues trying to eat a hot pepper. No, we're not going to be doing some crazy ghost pepper, Carolina Reaper pepper now. No. But it's going to be something better than like a jalapeno or something. So anyway, hot pepper challenge will be after my time explanation monologue, so to speak. After we do the hot pepper challenge, I'm going to attempt to do question and answer, depending on if I can speak. And I'm sure I'm just over exaggerating. It's not going to be that bad. But yeah, what kind of pepper? Habanero. All right, so we're going to eat raw habanero peppers. I've chewed on a little bit of a jalapeno. It wasn't too bad. I've had Buffalo Wild Wings hot sauce. Not too bad, kind of hot. But yeah, I'm going to eat a straight up habanero. You guys rock. And yeah, so another difference between this live broadcast and what you might find from my typical videos is that the pace is slower. When I do my videos, my recorded videos, I need to make sure I get that information quickly and concisely, because the vast majority of all individuals watching YouTube are going to click off relatively quickly. So I better get as much information in as possible in as short amount of time as possible so that more people can hear the information I have to share. Yeah, I'm not saying I have all the information, but I do feel that what I am sharing is valuable to many, so I want to make sure that I have the ability to get that information out, and having shorter, concise videos helps me with that endeavor. With live stream, yeah, it's a little bit more laid back, a little bit more random and slower. So yes, so we're going to get into the concept of time. All right, guys, here it comes. Oh yeah, and I love you. I know I said that, but I do love you guys. Okay. If I'm looking down, I've just written down this morning at work for like 2 minutes, like just quickly, like some ideas I wanted to get across. So, all right. Time. Now, when we look at time as humans, we see the seconds ticking off. We see the minutes counting down. We see the hours passing by. We see the days gone through. Weeks, months, years, decades, centuries, millennia, eons, ages. Yes, time extends, freaking forever it seems. Time is not moving. Time is not passing by. There is no, when you get to it, there is no time passing. It doesn't exist. Time, the way you've come to understand it, is not how time is really structured. No, time does not move at all. The eternal now, it's only the present. That concept helps understand this. It is only the present. Time does not move. Not like move like this. Time does not go future, future, future. Here's a second, another second, future. No. There is no past, there is no future. It's only a present moment. Okay, that's a core fundamental aspect of time. Time is only the present. There is no past or future. Even though, as a human, your experience in this reality, this physical reality, life, of course time goes by. But no, it does not go by. Time does not pass. There is only one time, and it's right now. That's it. Okay. So the only time that exists is now. All right. So now every split second, so every fraction of a second, okay, I'm going to try and help you understand how the hell time does not move. There is no past, present, future. We do not move through time. Okay? No, we do not. Every split second that you exist is a separate physical universe. In other words, at 5:01 p.m. versus 5:01 p.m. in 1 second. So it's 5:01, now it's a second later. Now it's 5:01 and 1 second. Okay? Or it's 5:07 p.m. and 24 seconds. Now it's 5:07 and 25 seconds. When those 2 seconds, now in a human living in this physical reality, it seems like it's just a second. You're living, you move through time, you age, things happen, and it's 1 second. I'm telling you, each of those separate moments in time are also a separate physical universe. Yes, every single second that exists in reality is a different physical universe. So yes, what I'm telling you is that you move through millions of universes. There's every split second, it's a different physical universe that your consciousness occupies. Every human being creates their own physical universe. All humans create their own physical universe. Now, it's not your body or your brain or even your mind. It is the consciousness that makes you real, the real you. Your consciousness, the beingness, the all there is inside you, creates an entire universe every second. We are so powerful that we create the entire universe. Each one of us separately creates the entire universe many, many, many times every second. In fact, the universe that you're creating, you recreate over and over again. In fact, you are not even in the physical world half the time. Think of a strobe light that's flickering on and off many times a second. When the strobe light is on, the universe, physical reality exists. You can see it. It's here. Then the strobe light turns off a fraction of a second later. Now the physical universe ceases to exist. Then the strobe light is on again. The physical universe returns. So the physical universe is like flickering off in a number that we can't comprehend, but it's more than trillions of times a second. Each time the universe turns on, you get to jump, quantum jump, move through time, move through space. Every time this flickering happens, you jump into a different universe where it's now 1:01 p.m. and 5.45 seconds. Then it's 1:01 p.m. and 5.46 seconds. And then it's 1:01 p.m. So you understand, like, every fraction of a second, the universe disappears and reappears. It happens so fast you can never see it. Ever, ever, ever. But yes, so anyway, that's part of the story. So, there is literally an infinite amount of frozen in time physical universes. Now I'm using words to describe concepts. It is not exactly using human language, in this case English. It is not exactly what's up. But these words will help so that you can understand what the fuck is going on when it comes to physical reality. There is an infinite amount of physical universes that are frozen. They don't move. Very, very similar to like old school movie theater projectors with the movie film that goes through the projector and the light shines through it, and you see the motion picture, a motion picture where a bunch of still pictures, you put it through the light fast enough and then all of a sudden it looks like it's moving. Before digital stuff, movie theaters, motion picture, the film rolls. Physical reality is kind of like that. There are others who explain this as well. But yeah, so there is an infinite amount of physical universes, and your consciousness jumps from one to the next many, many, many times every second to create this seamless illusion of movement and time. Okay. So, moving on to the next step. Okay, so you're a human being. You have a soul, or an energy, or a consciousness, or a spirit, something bigger than physical that exists within this vessel that makes you real. The real you, your soul, if you will. Okay, so. So, as you move through time, as you live your life, when it comes to the physical, we're talking about the physical structure of reality. Your consciousness, the part of you that is real, moves from one universe to the next, over and over again. You move through all kinds of universes, and so does everybody else you know in this world. It's a huge, super complex sharing of realities, co-creation. We all are moving through these realities separately and together. Okay? Now, you have options on what physical reality you shift or jump to. They say times it's not written in stone. Damn right it's not. All these, like I said, there's an infinite amount of physical realities that you can find yourself existing in as you move through time, illusionarily move through time. There is futures where you become this type of, you get this type of job. There are futures where you get that type of job. There are futures where you go to that college. Futures where you go to this college. Futures where you marry this person. Futures where you marry that person. All these different possibilities. As you move through time in an illusion, but as you move through time, you can steer, you can control, you can shape, you can adjust where you end up. So, what's going to affect what kind of future you get to experience? Okay, so this is law of attraction type information. It's somewhat becoming somewhat common knowledge, but yes, law of attraction. So how do you influence which future you get? Through your thoughts, through your feelings, through your beliefs, through your intentions. Okay? So in this analogy, all right, so as you're steering your reality with your own energy, because your energy that you give off is going to steer you into different futures, different scenarios, different possibilities. Okay? So your physical body, all right, so we're gonna use this as like a car analogy, a car, driving through the roads. Okay, so your physical body is like the body of the car. Okay, so that's the vessel that's transversing the roads. So a human moving through their life, going through time, a car driving down the road. Your thoughts, what you think at any given time. The analogy would be that would be like the steering wheel of the car. So you're driving the car, the steering wheel has a big effect, right? Which direction you go. And your thoughts, that acts as like the steering wheel of your reality. Your feelings in this analogy is like the gas of the car, the fuel. So again, if you're trying to change your future, you're trying to get to the point where you're so happy, you get what you want, you become your greatest version, as Ralph Smart would say. So if you're trying to have a good future, your thought process is like the steering wheel of the car. Your feelings is like the gas. That's going to get you there faster or slower. Your feelings. Your beliefs is like the type of car you're driving. A beater, a shitbox, or like a Lamborghini? Your beliefs. Okay. So, now with law of attraction, if you're not familiar with that, that basically is that you get to say what future you experience. You have influence and control over your future. So, okay. So, one of the tricks, now let's say we're going to use an example. Okay. Let's say that you want to get this like fancy job that pays a lot of money, that you would love, that you would enjoy. You want this job really bad. Okay. So you want the new job. You really, really want it. You feel it's going to be so good for you. If you want to make it happen, you want to make that happen, right? Or one of the things you can do is what I call put it in the past. Convince yourself that that's already happened. You've already gotten that job. You've achieved it. You have the job. You're now living that life. You have that job. You have that schedule. You have those job duties. You have those coworkers. You have the job. It's happened. You've had it for months. If you can convince yourself, not just think it, but truly feel that it's real, that it already happened before. You got the job. You can think about the day you got hired. You can think about the first day in your job. You can think about how you felt when you got the first day. That first day, you can like see people's faces. It was real. That will make you get that job faster by convincing yourself it already happened in the goddamn past. Okay. Now, fake it till you make it. A fairly well-known trick of the trade. Fake it till you make it. In this job analogy, you just pretend, now, yeah, you've already gotten it before, but now the next level is you also will every day just pretend, but convince yourself, feel the feelings that associated with having that job, that you have the job. So you fake it till you make it. You're just, yep, yeah, I got the job. I dress like it. I act like it. I talk like it. Yeah, I got the job. You basically convincing your internal parts of your conscious being that that's real. And then the internal conscious parts of your being will create magic and synchronicities, and then all of a sudden you get the job because these parts inside are like, well, yeah, he has it already. Well, yeah, make it happen then. What, he doesn't have it? Yes, he has it. Boom! Doors open and you get the fucking job. Fake it till you make it, goddammit. Alright, 2 steps ahead. This is something I came up with. No, that's not true. Somebody influenced me. But anyway, I don't hear people talking about this, so I'm not going to claim that I came up with it, because that would be, no. I try to be as honest as I can. So, but anyway, 2 steps ahead is freaking an awesome strategy. So what you're going to do in this scenario is, okay, so you want that job. Now let's say let's pretend you already have the job for a couple of years. What would you do if you got that dream job after having it for a couple of years? Oh, well, I would buy this and this. I would move here. I would start this small thing, this small company. Okay, so go multiple steps ahead. Now, fake it till you make it on that level. That shit's gonna pull that reality faster than you can believe. So what I'm saying here is that, all right, so the dream job that you really want, you get. 2 years later, you've moved to another state, you've bought this type of house. Trick yourself into feeling like that's the present reality. See, the innate being inside does not understand time. So if you are convinced that future awesomeness is now, synchronicities will happen and that shit's gonna come to you. It will. Okay. So as I was saying, there's an infinite amount of physical realities out there that you can exist in. Okay. Like let's say you're like sitting in a chair at work and you need to like use the bathroom. Let's say you need to you want to go stretch your legs and get some exercise. So when you get out of your chair and you go out of your office, let's say you could turn right or left to like take a quick walk and take a quick break. Well, you did both. You got out of your chair, you went right, you got out of your chair, you went left, but from your perspective, you only did one. It's the one that you saw and did, the one you chose to do, the one you lived. I went right. Yeah, but you also went left, but your consciousness is not paying attention to that. It still happened. The Berenstain Bears and the Berenstain Bears both happened. You're just consciously paying attention to one of those two. Some examples of moving into other realities based on your own energy. A sports person, a professional or a collegiate athlete, a high-level athlete. They know you don't play not to get hurt. You don't play not to get injured. Why? Because you're going to get freaking injured. Ask people in some high-level sports about the reality of that. That's because where the thoughts go, the energy flows. And if you're playing not to get hurt, you're thinking about the injury, and then holy shit, you find yourself getting hurt because you moved into a physical reality where that happened. Now, timelines is a way to describe a whole bunch of physical, still, frozen universes all lined up in a row, where your consciousness got to experience a whole bunch of still frames of reality. Timelines. It's a sequence of physical realities, a sequence of separate physical universes that the experiencer, the consciousness, becomes aware of moment to moment. Mandela effect is a huge clue that there are these separate physical realities. I mean, where do you think the Berenstain Bears are? You're with the Berenstain Bears. Just like you now are with the Berenstain Bears, you are also with the Berenstain Bears. In a different version. It's still 2018. There's another you in 2018 living with the Berenstain Bears. It's a real place. Another example would be the placebo effect, where you're convinced that the sugar pill is a certain kind of medicine, and then your body responds to the medicine, but it's a sugar pill because you believe it's real. So that's strong. There's a strong enough belief where it's shifting you into different physical realities, where you are having the effect of the medicine, even though you didn't apparently take it. Spontaneous remission, miraculous cures. Somebody has a horrible disease that you can't cure, but then the doctor is baffled that the person's 100% cured. They can't explain it. You've shifted into a body that never had it in the first place. Yeah, so quantum jumping is a way to explain how humans can move from second to second, moment to moment. You shift from an entire physical frozen universe to the next. to the next, to the next, over and over again. All these physical frozen universes. Alright guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to have a couple more things to share with you, and then I get to eat a pepper, which I'm kind of not looking forward to, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. So I just wanted to share a few things about time. So before I do the hot pepper thing, yeah. So I'm gonna have a couple of cold ones, and brace yourself. And I'm gonna talk to you guys. I'm gonna talk to you guys too. All right. All right, so Zulma, are you asking, how do you move to the best version of yourself? What's up, Neon Prince? Hi, Kevin Doyle. What's up, bro? Kevin's a man. Kevin hooked me up with this camera. Made it much easier to broadcast, I'm telling you. Univaharia Dimensional. In a perfect universe. Damn Skippy. Is quantum jumping time travel? Yes, yes. Quantum jumping is like time travel because that's how quantum jumping is moving through time or space. Quantum jumping is the act of a human or any conscious physical life form experiencing the illusion of moving through time as well as the illusion of moving through space. Zulma F says, artificial intelligence can move us to a parallel universe. Yeah, artificial intelligence, pretty powerful force. Pretty powerful force. Remote viewing. So remote viewing is more of a way to perceive other parts, locations of the physical universe. So in an analogy, remote viewing is like going to a page in a book and seeing what's written on that page. But quantum jumping, or the reality of living and moving through time, is like moving to different books, looking at different books. When you quantum jump, you can go to a different shelf in the library. You can go to a whole different library. Remote viewing is digging into a book and looking at different pages and seeing what's on those pages. It's just an analogy. Yeah, so I got some. Can you move to a city to? Yeah, I can move. Hold on, sorry. Debbie, yeah, I'll probably put it up there. Don't worry about it. I'll probably leave it public. So, yeah. So I have about 15 to 20 people watching. It is what it is. I'm a small potato, so yeah, 15 to 20 people. But yeah, so we'll do the hot pepper challenge. But other people are going to watch. I'm probably going to leave this video public so that others can see it after the fact. And yeah, so the hot pepper painful challenge. Yeah, that will be for a lot of people to watch over time because I'll leave it up. But for y'all, the 20 or so people here now, you'll get to see it live. You can see me eat a freaking goddamn habanero pepper live, and it's maybe it's not that big of a deal. I don't know. Yeah, what's up, Kevin? Guess we should do this, huh? Yeah. Yep. Alright. I'm reluctantly gonna pull the trigger. I'm gonna do this. I need a fucking habanero. Alright. Stand by. Shit's about to go down. So excited. Now you're going to get to meet my girlfriend, Kristina, momentarily. She's from Hungary, and she's a little more used to this than I am. But hey, first time for everything, right? Alright, I'm going to give you guys a segue. For those of you who are familiar with me, you're my cat. She is Alley Cat. She doesn't always like to be held, but this is Alley Kitty. Alley Cat, little Alley Cat, Alley Cat. Boom, boom, boom. Alley Cat, look at little Alley Cat, Alley Cat. Alley Cat. Trying to find two like evenly sized ones, I guess you could say. All right, these look fair. These look fair. Right here. Yeah, these are two evenly sized peppers. Hot peppers, hot pockets. Jocks Muse, thank you, man. I know, but my girlfriend kind of like is counting on me to like step up, so I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Fuck.
I'm excited. Kind of nervous.
All right, so she might not talk a lot on the video. She doesn't do a lot of broadcasting, but her name's Kristina, and yeah, we're gonna do the hot pepper challenge. This is Kristina.
Can you see me?
Right here.
Oh, okay.
And
Hello.
this is about 10-second delay. So,
Oh, okay.
so you'll see that, and then you'll see that.
Okay. Gotcha. Ready?
No, but I'm still gonna do it. Still gonna do it. But I am gonna grab a knife so I can cut mine up.
I need to get you your milk.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cut it up in little pieces. I'm actually gonna move the camera a little. No, I was gonna move the camera closer so you can see the pepper, but you'd rather see us. So I'll just move the camera a little closer, but I don't want to take away from. All right, so that's good. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. So, all right. So, isn't this gonna be fun?
That's the danger part.
Yeah, all the seeds and stuff. All right, my first taste of habanero. Wonderful. Isn't this not exciting? Isn't this not awesome?
This is mine, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's
Maybe that was
yours.
yours.
Okay.
I'm just gonna bite into mine.
All right, so like I said, like she's from Hungary and like she's. All right, so I'm gonna have a little piece. There's a little. It does have a good taste, and it is spicy. Burns a little bit.
Just give it a minute.
Yeah, no, it like comes on after. So the question is, do I pace myself or just like eat a whole bunch? I don't fucking know. Yeah. So okay, it's you know it's. spicy. So my throat's a little hot right now. About, I'd say a 5 out of 6 out of 7 out of 10 right now. Mouth's about a 4 out of 10. So yeah, so there is heat.
Yeah.
It's hot. It's definitely like hotter than jalapeno. It's not horrible, but it's very hot.
I'd say it's about a 5 out of a 10 so far.
I'm like a 7.5. My tongue's very hot. I'm gonna move this back so you can see it better. Ah, shit.
Whew.
I guess I should keep going even though it's fucking hot. It is hot. It's not like horrible. It's not like horrible. My tongue is very hot. Like I'm now gonna just like chew and swallow fast and let my stomach deal with it because it's too fucking spicy for my mouth. Down the hatch. So now I'm eating it faster. So now my stomach's gonna have to deal with it more than my mouth. It's not like oh my god I can't finish, but it's definitely something to respect. Habanero is not to be underestimated. Fuck. God damn.
Oh, my eyes are watering.
Woo. Now, and in the future, now I'm talking like 6 months from now, if there's a big enough audience, I have to go hotter. I don't want to do that. But if there's a big enough audience, I mean, well, what the hell? Of course I'm going to have to do it. Holy shit, this got some burn. Now, the jalapeno, 1,500 on the Scoville scale. Habanero, 100,000 or plus. How the hell? I've seen videos of people doing the ghost peppers and stuff. Haven't helped them. Fuck, this is hot enough, man. Shit. Alright, this is officially the hottest thing I've ever had. It's not like, again, it's not horrible. It's not like game breaking. I've experienced plenty of stuff, but this is the hottest, but the spiciest I've personally had. So I guess what I'm trying to tell you guys is that if it was a couple notches hotter, I wouldn't be doing so good right now. It's like close to my limit of like where I can like keep my composure. But it's very hot, very spicy. Jalapeno is hot, but habanero hotter, definitely hotter. When I had this urge to blow my nose, and I've seen videos where like the sinuses. Oh my god, my boogers! Just kidding, just kidding. My boogers aren't running everywhere. Hey, do you guys know the joke about what's the last thing to go through a bug's brain after it hits the windshield of your car? What's the last thing to go through a bug's brain when it hits the windshield of your car? It's ass. Right? Shit, man, I still got a couple of big pieces to eat. Fuck. Heaven forbid I ever eat the seeds, right? The seeds, like, no, maybe that's for some other adventure. Fuck, man, that's like half. I'm gonna finish it. Like, there's no way I'm not going to, but holy shit, I don't want to right now.
Takes time.
Fuck, man.
It's time consuming.
It is. Yeah, it's like. I didn't.
Whew.
Son of a bitch, man. Fuck. Alright, so I got left. Gotta do it, man.
I wiped my nose by accident and now I can feel it.
See, she's almost done. Not me though.
Now I can feel it like literally on my nostril.
Oh yeah. Fuck, man. All right, here's the next one. Just gonna get worse. Going down the fucking rabbit hole. God damn it.
Yeah. You need to say it's not enjoyable?
The flavor itself isn't bad, but it's so fucking hot.
It is hot.
But I need it quicker though, because it burns your mouth. But like I said, if I don't know, it's like this dilemma. Like, do I chew it too much or? But yeah, if you're ever eating these hot peppers, guys, do not rub your nose or your eyes.
Like I just did.
It's not gonna be good. Man, it's like such a easy thing to do, and I think about.
Does the milk help?
Yeah, it does. The milk makes it go away for about a couple seconds.
I would be drinking milk, but I don't drink cow's milk. If I had almond milk, then I would be having that instead. But for those of you asking, why is Kristina drinking water and why is Shawn drinking milk? I do not drink cow's milk, so that is why I'm drinking water instead. This is hard.
Yeah.
I'm trying to avoid the seeds.
The seeds are the hottest part of the pepper. Trust us. If you eat the rest of the pepper without the seeds, it's hot. It's fucking hot. Alright? Alright, that's it, man. Down the fucking hatch. Oh my god. What did I just do to myself? You think a little fucking pepper would... Alright, there. Was not horrible. Very hot though. Impressive.
I think you actually beat me. I still have this little bitty piece to eat and you're already done.
But you probably have more composure than me though.
That's true. Whew.
Yeah, so we'll do some question and answer, but yeah, like this is, we can do more of this.
We can do the buffalo wing challenge.
Yeah, we can do like the Buffalo Wild Wings, like there's the spicy wings, the blazing wings, pretty fucking hot. Hey. Did you wanna talk to them more? Or?
So that was actually a lot harder than what I thought it was going to be. Like Shawn probably already mentioned, I'm full-blooded Hungarian. I was born here in the United States, in Texas. And living in Texas gave me a lot of experience to eat a lot of Tex-Mex foods and a lot of even authentic Mexican foods that had a lot of spice to it. Probably actually more than traditional Hungarian food has. But Hungarian food has a lot of spice, like especially when you factor in the paprika pepper, which is a very popular pepper in Hungary. It has a lot of spice to it. So This was actually a lot harder than what I thought it was going to be. I always like to tease Shawn and tell him that, oh, you know, I'm going to beat you in this, and, you know, you're not going to be able to handle it, and I'm going to, like, you know, it's not, basically I told him that it's not even going to be, like, you know, like a competition, and here he is. He actually finished his pepper before me. So kudos to him on finishing his pepper before I did. I still had about this much left before he took, you know, the final bite of his, so I'm really proud of him. And for you guys just now tuning in and you're kind of wondering, you know, who I am and why I'm talking, I am Shawn's girlfriend. My name is Kristina, and I hope to be on future live broadcast of his. And it's been a pleasure meeting you guys and doing the hot pepper challenge for you. And if you have any questions for me, please feel free to let me know. I'm going to turn it back over to him so he can continue on with the show, and thanks a lot.
Yeah, so that worked out pretty good. Yeah, it was fucking spicy, like, not like horrible, not like, you know, like horrible, but it was hot, man. It's like my whole inside of my mouth is like semi-burning. And I'm like, yeah, should I have more milk? Nah, it's Friday. I'm gonna have another beer. I work Monday through Friday, first shift. Friday night. God damn, it's hot. Oh yeah, so thanks to my man Kevin with the new camera. Yeah, I'm, you know, more up to like doing more videos of these types. Hot. All right, so part three. If you have specific questions about anything, if I can answer them, I will. Fuck, man. Time travelers go to other timelines. Okay, so time traveling, it's a very broad topic, and it's hard to like sum up. But what we think of time travelers is not accurate, because if you can travel through time, you're not going to change the future, because the future, there's an infinity amount of futures. So whatever timeline a time traveler goes to, it's just gonna be what it is when they get there. It's not going to affect past or future. So if you can time travel, it's not going to affect the timeline at all. If I was hurting, all right, it's Muse, dude. If I was hurting bad, I would drink this milk. Trust me, I would, and I needed it a couple times. I would so drink this milk if I desperately needed it. But a habanero, I was able to take it on, and it was hot as fuck, but not super hot. And now I'm good. Can you go back to the same timeline? Yes, you can. But it's going to be easier after you pass away and return to the form you were before you were in this physical body. Because then, once you're not in the physical body, you can go to any timeline you want and reenact and replay anything you want in the physical. Thank you, Kevin, for that feedback. Yeah, I'm not sure why I did that. I know that the YouTube is delayed from the YouNow. But yeah, Kevin. I got the both of them going, YouNow and YouTube, so I can catch you on either end. It's called Blue Moon, Belgian style wheat ale. Blue Moon. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, man. Actually, Blue Moon. Pretty good stuff. Twin flames? Yes. Absolutely. Yes. Twin flames? Absolutely. Correct. It's real. I don't just believe in it. My understanding is it's quite real. Probably, Kevin. Well, your twin flame is in different dimensions, different realities, just including yours. Zoma, my advice to you, man, is to look at law of attraction. Study law of attraction. How to use law of attraction to attract your twin flame. Study that. That will help you. Polar bear stare, what's up? Alright guys, so this all happened a little bit faster than I thought, but I wanna go over one of the biggest Mandela effects I've found that I've learned about in a while. This is summer of 2018. The Mandela effects were insane. It was like nuts for me in 2015 summer. But they got the year of 2016 was the year of the Mandela effect for real. But anyway, 2018 summer. Holy fucking shit! Star Trek. The original series, Captain Kirk, the beginning of the original series episodes. Space. The Final Frontier. Space. The Final Frontier. Well, that's fucking gone forever. In this timeline, and I'm not complaining, I'm sounding angry for added emphasis of holy shitness. Space. A. The letter A. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Should I do it 2 more times? Let's do it. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Space. A. Final Frontier. That's fucking stupid sounding bullshit. Again, I'm not mad. I'm adding it for emphasis because holy shit, it's different now. Space. A Final Frontier. Fuck you, Captain Kirk. A Final Frontier. What the fuck is that? Oh yeah, that's his timeline. Well anyway, where I'm from, where I lived, where I grew up, what I remember, what I experienced, it was the fucking the space. The Final Frontier. Well, that shit changed. Look it up. For a 4th time, I'm not mad. It's added for emphasis. Maybe a 3rd time. Oh, yeah. It's changed, Kevin. It's changed. Space. A Final Frontier. Yeah. The Final Frontier is no mas. It's gone. We've shifted once again. Space. It's one of the Final Frontiers. It's one of the. It's a Final Frontier. It's one of the Final Frontiers. It's one of the Final Frontiers. Are you serious? Captain fucking Kirk says, "Oh yeah, space is one of the Final Frontiers." A Final Frontier? Fuck you, Captain Kirk. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, Final Frontier. It is the Final Frontier. Fuck you, Captain Kirk. So that's what I got for you today. No way. Leonard Nimoy was drunk as Spock a lot. That's hilarious. Zulma, yeah, you got some good questions, man. I can help you out, brother. Higher dimensions, yes. Chakras, yes. Email me. Zulma, look at my YouTube page. My email address is listed on a lot of my videos, but it is expandyourmind3. EXPANDYOURMIND3 at gmail.com. Expandyourmind3 at gmail.com. And I'll answer your questions as best I can, okay, buddy? Yeah, Star Trek changed. All right, guys, I'm gonna be getting out of here. So my broadcast was shorter than I thought. I can't believe we went through all that in just over an hour, but yeah, we're gonna do this again. Okay, we're gonna do this again. I hate to say it, but probably with a hotter pepper. Oh my God. Did I say that? Anyway, alright, I love you guys. Be good. Be nice. Do one random act of kindness for a stranger and change the world. Be part of the butterfly effect. Alright, guys. Be good out there, okay? I love you very much. Keep doing what you're doing. You're helping this world. Alright? You are helping this world. Do what you feel is right. Don't worry about what other people think. Be you. Be you.